Hello viewers, welcome to our channel Predictive Principles of Vedic Astrology. The primary mission of this channel is to create an easy and accessible platform for learning Vedic astrology based on the classical texts like Brihad Parashara Vara Shastra, Phala Deepika, Brihad Jataka, etc. This can bridge the gap between ancient wisdom and modern life by understanding and applying the core principles of Vedic astrology. Through these videos, our viewers can develop insights that are deeply rooted in the foundational pillars of the authoritative ancient texts. Such insights can definitely help us to decode the past and future trends of our lives. If you are seeking an easy, logical, and authentic approach to understanding the various events of life, you have found the right place. Join us as we decode these timeless secrets together. This is the seventh video in the series Basic Introduction to Planetary Significations. Today we are going to discuss about what Saturn signifies in the context of Vedic astrology. The salutation verse to Saturn is Neelanjana Samabhasam Raviputrang Yamagrajam Chhaya Martanda Sangbhutam Tang Namami Shanaishchara. It means, I bow down to Shani, Saturn, the slow-moving one, who shines with the deep blue brilliance of collyrium, who is the son of the sun god, the elder brother of Yama, the god of death, and born from Chhaya, shadow, and Martanda, the sun. The core significations of Saturn is grief and pain. Apart from that, Saturn also signifies longevity and endurance. Being the significator of pain, it can represent death and diseases, especially the chronic ones. The salutation verse addresses him as Shanaishchara, the slow mover, and hence he represents delay. Saturn is neutral by gender as it represents the elderly people. Its guna is Tamasika and varna is Shudra. Tamas quality is characterized by ignorance, inertia, delusion, and negligence. Shudra varna constitutes the efficient workforce engaged in generating the labor required for achieving all the goals of the society. Now let's look at Saturn through the lens of tamas, the quality of ignorance, inertia, delusion, negligence. Since Saturn represents suffering in the human life, it can express through those people, objects, and situations that cause and support suffering. Hence, downfall, disgrace, sickness, misery, humiliation, poverty, reproach, censure, filth, debt, confinement, obstacles, and diseases are signified by Saturn. Saturn being the significator of delay, inertia, and drowsiness are also denoted by him. Under unfavorable circumstances, resorting to lowly people is characterized by Saturn. He also represents departure and movement. Being the significator of endurance and hardship, Saturn governs the Shudra section of the society. He is the sole significator of this Varna among all the planets. Any object or people supporting the labor generation for the society are represented by Saturn. Hence, Saturn denotes livelihood that requires hard labor. Servants, working class, slavery, common people, agricultural equipment, all these come under the Saturnian attributes. Being the significator of longevity, Saturn presides over the cause of death. Fear is also another attribute of Saturn. Depending upon his placement and strength in the birth chart, Saturn can govern both fortune and misfortune. Poisonous animals like snake is also his attribute. Moreover, the animals traditionally associated with heavy work are also signified by Saturn, as for example, buffalo, horse, elephant, etc. Oil, a daily usage item that requires heavy labor for its extraction, is represented by Saturn. Apparel, vase, wood, articles of iron, weapons, thorn, piercing, hair, sapphire are also denoted by Saturn. In the political context, Saturn governs territory and civil war. These concepts are rooted in classical Jyotisha texts, including Brihadarashara Horashastra, Phaladipika, Jataka Parijata, Brihad Jataka, and Sarvartha Chintamani. These timeless works explain the nature, significations, and attributes of Saturn in great detail. New students are encouraged to refer to them to develop deeper understanding. Saturn represents suffering, endurance, longevity, death, delay. Understanding the status of Saturn in the birth chart means understanding the native's capacity for endurance. A strong Saturn can give a long life and capacity to work hard. With this, we complete this video on the basic significations of Saturn. For more videos on Vedic astrology, subscribe our channel, Predictive Principles of Vedic Astrology. Thanks for your attention.